with this credit thing. All right, so most people don't understand that you can't get a car with no interest rate unless your credit score is high.
Yes, sir.
They don't know. They don't know that you can get an apartment, a nice apartment, or a house with good credit. You got to have these things. Most people talk down on it. They say, "Oh, it's don't mess with that stuff." Why not? If I'm educated in it, now I know how it works. Just like anything else. Imagine you. Did you drive cars? You know how to drive cars. How did you learn how to drive a car?
I was taught.
That's right. So, and then you started practicing, didn't you?
Yes,
You
sir.
just didn't get out on the highway.
No.
No,
Got on
no.
back roads.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look at it, look at it. Look, let's talk about the ABC. Let's talk about when you started walking.
Kept falling.
You kept falling, but look how you perfectly walk now. Look how long it took. So imagine credit the same way. Credit is the same way. If I don't know about it, I'm scared of it.
But if you know about it,
Oh man, now you can work with it. You can be just like the 1%, because that's what they do. If you look at the United States, what does the United States use? You will hear about deficits and all that stuff. You ever heard about deficits and all that stuff? How we owe like trillions of dollars or whatever.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
that's what I was trying to
It's
figure
called credit, sir.
out. Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
It's called debt. It's two types of debt, right? You always hear about the bad debt. You never hear about the good debt because they don't know about it. They didn't tell us. They didn't teach us in school. So how in the world we expect for mama to know? Mm-mm. And you know, and mama was probably watching the TV, being entertained.
Being entertained.
Yeah, she didn't think like my son. I tell my son, I said, when he came into this world, well, before he came, I foreknew him in my mind and in my counsel. You heard it in the Bible before?
Yes,
Yeah, me too. I was the same way with my son. I foreknew him. I had already said his name. This is gonna his name. This is what he's gonna be doing. This is this. So I had to take $10,000 before he was born
You like the last one?
because I had that goal. I had that goal. You feel me? That this guy was gonna be doing this. So when he was still in his mother's womb, I was already planning for him. So how did he know anything? He didn't. Daddy supposed to have been doing his job. And if dad didn't, and that's why I said, thank God I went to prison for 9 years. Because that allowed me to re-examine everything that mom and daddy told me. They didn't tell me nothing that was good, that was gonna be successful in this world. I mean, a lot of people say, well, you gotta remember, you was just coming out of slavery. You a 70s baby. Yeah, but I seen Apple too, and they didn't recognize it. I said, let's buy it. They said, no, we don't do computers in this house. See what I'm saying? So now it's like, okay, so if I know that it's too dead, I need to know how to utilize it.
Just ran out now.
I need to know how to utilize it because everybody else using it. So now, if I'm gonna be paying for stuff, buying cars and stuff, why come I just can't put it in my business and then write it off? Ooh, big boy stuff.
Of knowing.
You see what I'm saying? Now you're doing it the right way. They don't teach us that, man. If you go back and you look at the Rockefellers, the way the school stuff was designed is for you to be a worker. That's why you got your bills. That's why you got all these things the way it was set up. So now, look at you, standing at your post. You're doing the same thing that they designed you to do. And guess what? And you'll probably become an expert in it, and you'll probably remember that somebody said that, hey, listen, just ride that damn thing for the next whatever and retire in it. Get that retirement plan and did all this stuff. And they forgot about saying, hey, bro, like, if you started there, why don't you own that shit? Own the store. If you're gonna be there, learn the stuff and then go put it in place with that personal credit.
With that person.
Because now you can go to the bank. The bank, that's what he look at. Now he gonna give you, $250,000 in just personal, right? That's nothing. But what if you knew this? If I take and get an LLC and take it to the bank and leverage my personal credit for him, what would they give it in? Because I talked to Rome, I know that I can get triple or more for what I got on my personal. And it don't show up on my personal credit. So I can liquidate it. And I can go take it and put it to work. I can go take it and put it to work.
Thank you so
Big
much.
dog. Hey, Beyond AI Solutions. Look me up. I'm on YouTube. Yeah. Hit me up, man. Hey, listen, you can do it. I got a class. All you gotta do, go to YouTube, leave a comment. Oh, talk about it. You know to talk about it. Yep. There we go.